Hey Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video for you all. As you can see, I already have a card out because I was recording your video when the camera just cut off. So thank goodness I didn't get too far into the video, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. But this is over your spiritual gifts. So which of your spiritual gifts you may want to tap into now, which ones you may want to work with now, or ones that you may not have even realized that you had. Most of us have several spiritual gifts. Okay, so this is, like I said, what you may want to work with now, or even some that you didn't realize you had that may be activating soon. This is a collective reading, so it's over a large group of people. It is not an individual, personal, or private reading. Therefore, there may be some things that resonate and there may be some things that don't. It's up to you to use your discernment and your intuition to determine if these messages resonate, or maybe some of the message will and another part may not. Okay, it's totally up to you to decide what sounds right to you. Okay, because like I said, this is over a large group of people. We are starting with the Six of Wands. So as I was saying before my camera cut off, you all, Six of Wands represents victory. Okay, you can tell by the way that she's looking. But this also, I'm seeing somebody that could be like about to take a bow as well. And the Six of Wands does represent public recognition. Okay, so some of you all may be recognized worldwide or nationwide for your spiritual gifts. You could be somebody that ends up working on TV, like a TV psychic. You could also possibly be someone who's a consultant to like shows like The Originals, Vampire Diaries, those type of spiritual shows. You may get hired as a consultant to help the writers come up with material that makes sense, things of that nature. You may also be a social media influencer. So you may have your own YouTube channel or Instagram, TikTok, whatever, where you do readings for people. Okay, so definitely going to be helping people uncover subconscious issues and problems with this moon card in reverse. Okay, helping people discover what some of their blockages are. Also possibly helping people tap into their own spiritual gifts that they may not be aware of. So maybe you're meant to teach like classes and teach other people about spirituality. We also have the Page of Swords. So that's telling me that you all like to read, you all like to learn, you all like to study. Studying, reading, learning more about spirituality, spiritual gifts, things of that nature are going to definitely activate your spiritual gifts. And some of you may have claircognizance, which means you have an inner knowing. Okay, typically people that like to read a lot, people that are very smart and intelligent, inquisitive, curious people have claircognizance, because it is more so of, it has to do with your mind. Okay, you don't necessarily have to see a vision or hear a spirit tell you something in your ear. You just know things. Okay, so some of y'all have claircognizance for sure as one of your gifts. Please tell me more about Scorpio's spiritual gifts. Once again, you all could be helping people to remove blockages that they may have, mental blockages that they may have, by helping them to work with their subconscious, and also possibly doing life coaching as well with this Eight of Swords, helping people to realize their own power and how they can free themselves. Some of you may also be holding back on your spiritual gifts. You may have some fear surrounding spirituality. You may not know if it's right or if it's wrong, things of that nature. If you're like me, I have certain spiritual gifts I haven't tapped into, like being my mediumship skills and abilities. That reminds me, I forgot to pull some of the mediumship cards. Let me get these cards out so I don't forget. But I don't work with my mediumship skills because I'm really not trying to see like spirits and all that. Like, I don't want to see them right now. Maybe one day, but it could be some gifts that you just haven't wanted to work with, or maybe you're hesitant on working with them with this 8 of Swords card. Okay, also y'all could be Pisces with the Moon card or have it somewhere in your birth chart. We also have the Emperor card. You could have Aries somewhere in your birth chart, but you're definitely meant to be a spiritual leader. Okay, we'll get more into your specific spiritual gifts in just a moment. But this is basically letting me know that you all are meant to be a leader. We have the Ace of Cups card. You all most likely are empaths, okay? You are water signs. So you are a very empathic person, and you may be helping people to work on balancing their emotions by balancing their mental and working on their subconscious blockages. So you all could even possibly be psychologists or life coaches, like I said. You all may also work with the heart chakra a lot. With this Ace of Cups, there is a heart in the cup. Y'all probably can't see it, but there's a heart in the cup. With this Devil card, y'all can have Capricorn somewhere in your birth chart, okay? The devil can represent the underworld sometimes, and then we've got the 8 of Swords along with the devil. So this definitely represents people that are being bound by something, okay? You may be helping people to get out of karmic cycles, how to recognize soul contracts that aren't working for them, okay? Also working with working with people that are no longer living, spirits, okay? Working, because we did just talk about mediumship as well. Okay, we also have the Magician card. You all would be very good with manifestation and conjuring. So maybe if you're like into hoodoo or something like that, you may be interested in doing conjure work, okay? But definitely into manifestation and alchemy, things of that nature. I feel like you go a little bit deeper, and it's not just manifestation, it is alchemy that you're interested in, which, like I said, that's more than just writing down what you want. That's learning the universal laws. Alchemy represents transmutation, turning water into wine, lead into gold, things of that nature. So you may be into chemistry or physics as well. You may be into science. So you may be integrating your spiritual gifts with science. Like I said, with this Page of Swords, you all definitely like to learn and like to study. We've got 2 of Swords in reverse again, and then we have the Moon in reverse. This is all representing helping people to see themselves for who they really are, helping people to get down to the core of who they are, understand their why as far as their life purpose. Why are there certain things that they want and desire? Where are those desires coming from? Is it something that's truly coming from their higher self, or is it something that's coming from maybe them wanting to live up to what society says they need to be, or, you know, things of that nature? So definitely helping people to see themselves for who they really are. We have the King of Swords. You're going to be very good with communication. Okay, so you may be doing a lot of talking to people, like I said, life coaching. One of your gifts is you are very tactful and you are very empathic, but you also are sharp and to the point. So if you have to tell somebody that, you know, what their areas of opportunities are, aka what some of their faults may be, okay, you know how to tell people the truth, okay? You're not afraid to tell people the truth. But with this Ace of, because King of Swords can be a little bit harsh, but with the Ace of Cups, that kind of tones it down. So there are times where you may be harsh, and then there are times where you may, you know, be a little bit softer. So you're gonna have a nice balance of that, okay? We also have 3 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands. So this is telling me that there are going to be people that are going to be they're going to see you as competition. Other spiritualists are going to see you as competition. They may want to work with you initially with this 3 of Pentacles, and then after working with you, they may become a little bit jealous of some of your abilities, okay? I'm realizing, because I have claircognizance as my strongest gift right now, not a lot of people necessarily have that one. So your intellect along with your spiritual gifts is going to be intimidating to people. People cannot fake intellect. There's a lot of people going around regurgitating what they hear other people say, but they can't expand upon the topic. So that's how you know there's people regurgitating things, and there's people who really know what they're talking about. You take the time to study, you take the time to understand your craft, and you take the time to look into the science behind spirituality. So therefore, when you speak, it's going to be clear that you're speaking from overflow. As one of my speech teachers said in college, when you give a speech, you need to speak from overflow. Have a few bullet points that you want to hit, but you need to know the topic well enough to just get up there and talk and just know what your bullet points are instead of trying to memorize a whole speech. Okay, you're the type of person that's going to be able to speak from overflow, and people are going to see you as the real deal. So that is going to bother people. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, you may even be able to make a career out of using your spiritual gifts. Like I said, with that 6 of Wands card, people are going to be seeking you out. 5 of Swords. Okay, you all have, first of all, this bird is like, it looked like telling him something in his ear. Okay, so like I said, you may have people that end up trying to talk bad about you, to like make people not want to work with you, because they're in a competition with you. With this 2 of Pentacles, this is telling me you all have several different spiritual gifts. Okay, so you may not always know which one to work with first. With this 8 of Cups, this is telling me, yeah, you're helping people to leave behind negative thought patterns and things of that nature with your gifts. So let's go ahead and look to see what some of your specific gifts are. I'm going to use these mediumship training cards because I forgot. I already pulled your oracle cards, but I forgot to pull from this particular deck. So please give me a message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node regarding their spiritual gifts. What spiritual gifts do the Scorpios that are meant to watch this have? These are big cards, so yeah, bear with me. Okay, so we have the Invisible Shield, and we have Power of Prayer. And then we also have Trance Dance. Okay, now remember, I talked to you all a lot about manifestation using dance and movement. Okay, so you all could be into things like belly dancing. You could be into like doing ceremonial dances, things of that nature. Okay, a lot of times Native and Aboriginal peoples would use dance to conjure spirits or to tap into the divine. So you all may be talented with dance, or you may use that as a way to manifest, to get you in the right vibration. Let's see, I'm gonna try to speed read this real quick to see what it says. What does it say? This is talking about, it's not something that's choreographed, which is true. This type of dance is something where you're going off of the feeling of the music. Okay, it's not something that you rehearse. You just turn the music on and you just start moving, okay, to the natural way your body wants to sway. This could be a good way to induce a trance if you are not able to do it by just using breathing techniques alone. But it does say that it makes it stronger when you couple breathing techniques with trance dance. Okay, this is how you can access higher levels of consciousness. Some of you may even do like pole dancing and things of that nature, or ribbon dancing. Whatever it is, while you're doing it, the movement, you kind of end up losing yourself. Like you lose your mind, basically, meaning losing your mind, meaning you're not thinking about what's going on. Okay, you are just moving without even intentionally necessarily moving your body, like consciously moving your body a certain type of way. But this is a really good way to raise your vibration, okay? Because the higher your vibration, the clearer your messages come through, and the clearer you'll be able to see and hear from your guides, okay? So dancing may be a way for you all. Classical dancing, ice skating, belly dancing, pole dancing, whatever other dancing you could do, okay? I don't care if it's the Chicago stepping. I don't care if it's swing out dance, whatever. Well, you know, that's more choreographed, so you would have to just not do the choreography, but move to the music, okay? We also have power of prayer. So your voice is very, very powerful. Okay. Your voice and your mind. We use our minds to pray, and we can use our voices to pray as well. Your prayers are very powerful. Your voice is very powerful. The tone of your voice, the resonance, whatever. It's just very powerful. Okay. So praying could be, when we talk about mediumship in these cards, they talk about establishing a link, L-I-N-K, to spirit. So the way you can do that is dancing or with prayer. Okay. My Akashic Records reader says a prayer before she puts herself in a trance to read my records. Okay. So y'all may want to use the prayer. I think there's a specific prayer that you can say. She has it written down on a piece of paper, and she'll read it off, and then she'll go into the trance. We also have invisible shield. So you all may be good with cloaking yourselves, cloaking your energies, cloaking other people's energy, so people can't see you, people can't energetically or spiritually spy on you. Okay. This is also talking about your aura. Okay. So you may be someone who reads auras very well. That could be one of your spiritual gifts. Let me see. This is talking about being able to expand your aura and then pull your auric field back. Also blending auras. I didn't know about that. I didn't know you could blend your aura with somebody else's. Okay. But I guess if you want to connect with them stronger, to do their readings, you could do that. But yeah, okay, so auras, cloaking, prayer, and dancing, those are some strong points for you when it comes to working with your spiritual gifts. All right, we also have elk, nobility, lizard, regeneration, orca whale, adventure. So elk, nobility, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. So you all have been through some things in life, not the best situations, possibly even several traumatic situations, and that is what helps you to be able to connect with other people and be confident when you tell other people that they can make it through to the other side. Once you start identifying what people's subconscious blockages are, helping them work through it, but you'll be able to use yourself as a real life example of how it is possible to move past trauma, okay, because you've been able to do that yourself. We also have lizard regeneration. As a survivor, like I said, you've survived a lot. You are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt, okay? So one of your practical gifts and spiritual gifts is being able to adapt. Okay, embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. There's that word cloak again. Did I not say cloaking when it came to the invisible shield card? So you all should definitely practice cloaking your energy or cloaking other people's energy for protection. Okay. It says you are a master of regeneration, which I would also say is transmutation. Okay. So working with transmutation will be good for you. One of the spiritual laws is the law of transmutation of energy. If you don't know what it is, look it up. We also have orca whale, adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Remember, I told you have a powerful voice. Even if you're not able to sing like professionally or it doesn't sound the best, still do it. When you at home, ain't nobody listening to you, you can still sing, okay? And that is a good way for you to connect with the divine. How many times for those of us that have been in church, you know, when you singing and you listen to the choir or whatever, then you can catch that feeling of, you know, the Holy Ghost, as they call it, or you can like start to feel, you know, really emotional or whatever. And that's because you've connected with your higher divine powers. Okay. It says, attempt a great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and families are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Like I said, some of y'all haven't really been working with all of your gifts. Maybe you're afraid to work with them or you aren't confident enough. Okay. But you're very powerful. We also have the death card. Y'all would show up in your own reading. Scorpio represents the death card, okay? So you all may be good with working with ancestors, doing mediumship type of work, even helping people to pass to souls to pass through the other side, or guiding them to where they need to go on the other side. Okay, so there's a lot of different jobs you can do when it relates to death, okay? That's also confirming the transmutation energy. We also have smell, and I forget what the clear psychic sense of smell is. Let me see. What is that called? It's called clear olfactants, because the olfactory senses are smell, okay? So clairolfactants. I'll put the word on the screen. You can pause that if you want to. Clairolfactants is a psychic sense of smell. So when you are doing readings, you may realize that you smell a certain type of food or a certain type of perfume or things of that nature. Okay, you could also have clairgustance, which is the psychic sense of taste. So you may start to taste certain things, okay, certain foods. If a certain spirit is connecting to you and they like a certain food, they may make you taste that. If you're doing a mediumship reading for somebody's ancestor may make you taste a certain food, or they may make you smell a certain smell or something, so you can tell the other person, they're making me smell this certain type of perfume. Did they wear this perfume? And they can say yes or no, just to confirm that, you know, you're talking to the right spirit. But a lot of the time our sense of taste and smell are connected. So you may have clairgustance or clairolfactants. Okay, this is clairgustance here, if y'all need to know what it's spelled like. Also, I've been experimenting with using the same essential oil or using the same candle smell when I manifest. Okay, smell is also connected to memory. Okay, so I'm not gonna say everything I do with that. I'm gonna come out with another video on that, but just know you can use smell for a lot of things. Okay, a lot of our senses are connected to memories and to our subconscious mind and things like that. So you can train your mind a certain kind of way with certain smells, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? If you've ever practiced NLP and you know what an anchor is, then you may be able to figure out where I'm going with that, but that needs a whole different video. We have amulet, okay? So you may be the type of person that likes to do like the different, wrap the crystals in wire work. You may do a lot of wire work, okay, creating amulets, jewelry, and things like that for people, for protection or beauty or whatever, okay? So you may be somebody that works with jewelry, or you make jewelry, or you buy and sell jewelry. We also have the loner, the mystic, the ruler. So you all could be life path 5s, life path 7s, or life path 8s. Due to the numbers that are on these cards, okay? Because you are into the mystical things and into the occult, okay, you may be extremely sensitive to energy. So you may like to be by yourself. You don't necessarily like to be in big crowds, some of you, because you can feel everybody's emotions, and even just looking at people, you can see certain spirits on people. So when you look at people, you see more than just the person, okay? So you may not necessarily like to be in big crowds, or you may just have the gift and the curse of being able to tell exactly who somebody is, what their intentions are, like I said, if they have entities on them and things of that nature. So you may not be able to fully get close to people because your spidey senses go off right away and tell you, yeah, this, don't even try getting close. So you may feel like you're a loner. We also have the ruler card, and I just keep thinking of the ruler of the underworld. So like I said, some of y'all will be working with the underworld, things of that nature. But you're like, we had that card that I said was more like Aries, so you're definitely somebody that's bossy. Some of y'all bossy, some of y'all like to be in charge, some of y'all, that's gonna make you a good leader because you like to be in charge, you like to delegate, okay? We also have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. What did I say? You all have claircognizance, which is you're such an intelligent person that you just know things. You don't necessarily have to see a vision. You don't necessarily have to use other, hear things or have like something tangible or something you can see or hear. You just know. That's a hard one to have because there's nothing that you can rely on and say, oh, I saw this vision or I heard this. It's like, I just know. That's it. So you have to really, really learn how to trust yourself and know your inner voice and your higher self, because this one, it can be hard to recognize sometimes. And sometimes you won't know if it's your ego or if it is your claircognizance kicking in. So you really have to work with getting to fully know yourself, okay? And also to get over having doubts. You may doubt yourself a lot. You're going to have to start trusting yourself, okay? We also have whale and orca elders. This is the second card we have with a whale. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So you all may want to work with sound healing or using your voice, like by singing or chanting or prayer or affirmations, things where you're actually speaking, okay? You may help people with their throat chakra as well. That might be your specialty chakra that you work with. With a blue flame, that's confirming that the throat chakra represents, or the color blue represents the throat chakra. You're meant to speak truth, help people to speak their truth, find their truth, things of that nature. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So this is telling me that a lot of your gifts, they're so strong that you don't have to purposely try to activate them. You just wake up one day and you're able to do something and you're like, how was I able to do that? And you may not have even recognized that what you're smelling and tasting certain things randomly, not because you're craving it, but because you have clairgustance and clairolfactance, okay? So yeah, y'all are gonna have random gifts just activating. We also have the courageous peony, multifaceted. Like I said, you're very talented. I was trying to say multifaceted, but multi-talented as well. We have friendship, soul tribe, okay? Like I said earlier, you all may feel lonely sometimes, and you may feel like it's hard to find your soul tribe because people do try to compete with you a lot. Not only that, but you're able to see through people's BS before you even get close to them. So that may be something that you all are challenged with, okay? We also have gossip. Okay, you might be good at doing like shut up spells, okay? People talking about your clients, gossiping about them. You may be able to step in and cut that out, okay? There's a lot of scriptures in the Bible. If you like to use the Bible, you can use scriptures in the Bible for this as well. But you may be doing a lot of like shut up work, court, legal matters. You may be doing a lot of work where you're helping people win court cases, helping them with favor in the justice system and things of that nature. We have acceleration. So who's that helps with that? I think Saint Expedite. You may work with Saint Expedite or be interested in that because Expedite, right? That particular deity or saint can help accelerate, okay? Expedite. So you may be somebody who is on a fast track also, as far as your spiritual gifts are activating very quickly and you're not even fully realizing what they are, okay? You also may be somebody that manifests very quickly. We also have tea leaves foresight, so claircognizance for sure. Affirmation, wishbone affirmation. I already told you all, saying affirmations and prayers, things like that. We have runes, perception. So not only having foresight, but being able to properly perceive things, being able to properly break things down, okay? If you're like me, I'm very quick with my mind, computes things like a computer. I think it's because my Virgo is in Mercury. So yeah, I can compute things very quickly, break things down. So not only are you able to see visions and get psychic information, but you're able to understand it and break it down as well. Okay, with this runes card, I forget which tradition that is, but we've got runes, wishbone, tea leaves. So like I said, you can use pretty much anything to read, okay? Handwriting, authenticity. Also, you may be good at writing petitions, especially for things like court matters and things of that nature. So using your voice, by talking, speaking, singing, or using your voice by writing, okay? With this book knowledge card, I already told y'all earlier with the Page of Swords, very, very smart, intelligent people, and you do have claircognizance as well. Fire, spontaneity, there's that fire card again, or spontaneity word again. So like I said, you may just random be like, I want to be an airbender, and then you go outside and you can actually like bend the air and you're like, how was I able to do that? Or I want to be a firebender. Maybe even doing fire scrying, okay, will be good for you. And you could have a lot of fire in your birth chart as well. So let's move these out of the way. We also have smoke, prayers. That's the second time, prayers. And then we've got fire and smoke. So fire, scrying, reading, smoke, okay? Sometimes when I have like a fire going, I'll take pictures of it and look at the flames, and I can read the flames. There will be actual pictures in the flames or in the smoke, okay? I would put some pictures on here to show y'all, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do that. But yeah, you can definitely do that. Maybe the next time you're around a big fire, or you're burning ancestor money or something, you will take pictures of the flames and then look at it later. Or you can do fire scrying while the flame is burning. Also, you can take pictures of the smoke, just random snapping pictures, and then look at them later, okay? But definitely using the gift, using your voice to pray, your mind to pray, or writing them down is going to be very successful for you. We have Embrace Your Inner Gypsy. What are they doing on here? They're dancing. So yes, dancing is a good way for you all to connect to your higher powers. Also, you all are just very fun loving. Like, y'all could have Sagittarius somewhere in your birth chart. We have connect with past loved ones. Okay, I already said that. Find your voice. This is the third card. No, this is the fourth card talking about your voice. Use your voice, sing, chant, rap, say poetry, whatever. Use your voice, okay, in whatever way you can. We have begin writing now, second card about writing. So yes, you all do write strong petitions. You all can do well if you were wanting to do manifestation journaling also. And also, you may be the type that even writes books, okay, when it comes to spirituality. We have gossip. I told y'all that's gossip twice. We got a lot of double confirmation cards here just because maybe y'all the type of people that need to make sure that stuff is right. You need double confirmation because we getting double, triple, and quadruple confirmation here. So yes, you all will be good with doing shut up spells, making people stop talking bad about you or other people or your clients, things of that nature, okay? Also, like I said, people are going to gossip about you because they're going to be in competition with you with this mediator card. Yeah, you'll be helping people speak their truth. Midas or miser, the Midas touch, okay? I told y'all transmutation, right? Everything King Midas touch turned into gold. So you all are be good with transmutation. And we have advocate. You all are meant to use your spiritual gifts to be an advocate for some of y'all. And there's several different ways that you can do that type of work. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. So hopefully that gave you some insight into which of your spiritual gifts you may want to tap into next, or which ones you may want to work with right now. Or if it's something new to you that you never heard of or you never tried, learn more about it. You just by you researching and learning more about it, that is activating that gift and making it even stronger. Okay, so please like, share, and subscribe. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if this resonated with you, and I hope y'all have a great day. Toodles.